Radical.
I've been so busy following all the basketball news this week, I almost forgot that a little game called the Super Bowl was happening tonight. A game which I will probably miss due to work. But, work, making money, that's more important than, a sports game. Some people religiously, I know one person was telling me that they have seen the last 30 Super Bowls. Some people religiously tune into every Super Bowl. There is this one guy that has actually been to every single Super Bowl. Not watched them, but he's been to every single Super Bowl. So I understand how people will take this very seriously. Now, I will make my prediction not as an analyst, not as a super analyst. Fact of the matter is, some of you out there probably can make a lot more particular prediction, and maybe you're correct on it. I can't break down a lot of the numbers for you. I can just give you my gut feeling. And my gut feeling is the Eagles will lose to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. That's my gut feeling. Just a gut feeling, take it for whatever you want to. At the end of this game, I do not see any scenario playing out other than Patrick Mahomes winning. I also speak as a guy that doesn't take the Super Bowl completely seriously because several past Super Bowls have been, if not completely scripted, they have been rigged for certain outcomes to happen. And I get a lot of pushback on that because there's a lot of people out there that don't believe anything squirrely has ever happened in the NFL. To that, I will say, I could say a lot of things, but to me, it's just common sense that not every single Super Bowl is 100% a situation to where they let the teams play. Even people that don't believe that the NFL, parts of the NFL are scripted and rigged, will admit the refs have made some terrible calls to the point where you're like, okay, that ref, they're blind. It's not just the fact that the refs are blind, it's the fact that a lot of these games are actually controlled. Sometimes the control actually comes from within some of the players. And I won't refer to it. I'll probably leave a link to in the outro, an upload or two where I talked about how actually Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they pretty much took a dive for the Bengals, unless you believe that Patrick Mahomes just forgot to play football for part of that game. The man is great. I give Patrick Mahomes credit. He is an amazing passer of the football. He is an amazing talent. I think he's more talented as a pure quarterback than Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts, he's a dog. He is a dog. He's improved his passing game, and he is an excellent rusher. And that Eagles team just look like a buzzsaw. Now, as far as let's say if everyone just lets them play, let's say this Super Bowl, there's no rigging, and we're just looking at the teams. Another reason I see the Chiefs winning is I think the Eagles, even though they're amazing, I think the path to get to the Super Bowl, admittedly, a whole lot easier in the East. Oh, I mean, what I say? Whoops, I'm thinking of basketball. Whole lot easier in the NFC. Because you look at all the great quarterbacks that Patrick Mahomes, the good to great quarterbacks he's had to go through to get to where he is. And then you look at the NFC, and you've got Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers, he's a choke artist. You have I'm at a loss here. What are the great quarterbacks in the NFC? I mean, Dak Prescott, he's not a great quarterback. Hell, other than Jalen Hurts, an argument can be made that there's no truly, incredible quarterbacks in the NFC, and that's shocking for me to say. Because you look at the 49ers, they're a great team, but no one thinks Brock Purdy is an amazing quarterback. It's mostly that system there that makes them the threat that they are. And the 49ers, they fell to the Eagles, but they were in a position to where they were putting in, I thought they would probably have to put in their coach a quarterback. It was getting that bad. Well, maybe McCaffrey, possibly. They were running out of quarterbacks. So that's why, that game went the way it did. And the Giants are good, but of course, the Eagles just rolled over the Giants. And then you look at the AFC and the path that the Eagles, what they had to go through to get to where they are. But I'm just speaking as a guy that doesn't follow the NFL religiously. I more follow basketball. But my prediction is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. And that's mostly, like I said, on my gut feeling. What about your predictions? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you.